I'm Sarah McClary, Miss Indiana, and you're watching Around the Region.
Hi, my name is Evelyn Price with Around the Region. I'm here at the Coronation Ball for the Miss USA pageant, right here at the South Lake Mall in Merrillville, Indiana.
It took staff nearly 36 hours to prepare for pageant contestants. Among the celebrities that appeared at the ball were MTV's Karen Duffy, self-made billionaire and ladies' man Donald Trump, Everybody Loves Raymond star Doris Roberts.
I'm here with Jennifer, Miss California. How was your experience here in the pageant?
It was great. We had a wonderful time. So the pageant was fun. I had a great time in Gary.
How about Indiana?
Indiana's good. It's a little bit colder than I'm used to, but it's not too bad. I can't complain.
Well, that's good. Now that the pageant's over with, what are your plans?
Actually, I'll be going back to California, continuing with some modeling, and then picking up school again in the fall, and just continuing that, hopefully make it big on a TV show.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Had fun.
I'm here with Rebecca, Miss Illinois. Tell me, how was your experience here in the pageant?
I had an incredible time, and I had a friend that was in here a few years ago, and she said, just make sure you have a good time and don't just focus on winning, and that's what I did. I came here, I had a good time, I have made a few incredible friends that I know that I will have for the rest of my life, and that's what matters, because only one girl could win, and if that isn't you, you want to walk away knowing you had the best experience.
Rebecca, tell me, I know that you're from Illinois and the pageant was held right here in Indiana. How was that for you?
Well, I was really excited when I found out it was going to be here because I could have so many friends and family come, and I don't know if you were there, but I had a whole section, and that was really nice when you're on stage to be able to feel that support. And also, I could drive here instead of fly, so I packed 3 weeks worth of clothes in the car instead of have to fly it here, so that was nice.
With Julie, Miss Florida. How was your experience in the pageant?
Phenomenal, and I'm tired, and it's long, it's challenging, it's a life lesson in how to really kind of hold yourself, present yourself, and it's a test of endurance, so it's been great. I don't know that I'd want to go through it again, but I definitely write it down in the book of experiences and will always treasure it.
How was your experience here in Indiana?
It was a little cooler than I'm used to. However, I would have to say that the people here were so hospitable. It was great. I mean, we were treated like princesses. Everything was first class, and they just showed us such a great time that I think the girls for the next few years that are coming back to Gary will love it.
Wonderful. Now that the pageant's over with, what are your plans?
I gotta find a job. Know anybody hiring?
Yanaya and Christy, Miss Rhode Island and Hawaii. Ladies, what did you think of the pageant?
I thought it was absolutely great. I'm very proud of Candace. I'm very proud of United here for getting that top 10. Very happy. I thought it was great, and the people here in Gary have treated us like
What are your plans?
I'm going back to grad school. I have a full scholarship, get my MBA in marketing at Hawaii Pacific University. And I'm a teacher, so I'll be seeing my kids on Monday.
I'm here with Bree, Miss Washington. Tell me, how was your experience here on the pageant?
It was a fabulous experience, I have to say, overall. I kind of came with some hesitation and didn't really know what to expect. I don't think any girl really does. But in the end, I look back on it and I know that it'll be a memorable experience. I'll never forget it. Met some fabulous women. You come here thinking, oh yeah, I got it in the bag. I'm Miss USA. And then you meet these extraordinary women and you think, oh my goodness, where did I come from? So it's definitely an interesting experience.
Throughout all the excitement and alcoholic beverages, we finally managed to catch up with our very own Miss Indiana.
I'm here with Sarah, Miss Indiana. Sarah, tell me a little bit, how was your experience here within the pageant?
I had a wonderful experience. I had a really great time. The girls were so neat. I think the thing that was really fun was that the girls like myself were very goal-oriented, very driven women. We had a lot in common. And I'd heard horror stories about not getting along with the girls, but actually we had a wonderful time, and some of these girls I will cherish forever, and I truly think that I've established some great long-lasting friendships here. I'm obviously disappointed that I didn't make the top 10. I had a lot of directors really rooting for me. There were a lot of people talking, and there were a lot of people that felt I would do very well. But you never know what the judges are looking for, and obviously it was in God's hands. And I did the best that I could, and I'm pleased with what I did. My family and friends are all here. We're having a great time, and I'm going to move on from here. I've already had an offer to model within an hour of the pageant, and I've already worked for MTV News in LA, and I'm trying to kind of learn the ropes of the whole news business, so hopefully my career will just take off from here, and this is just a stepping stone for me.
And it is. Now, being that you're from Indiana, what do you think about the pageant being actually held right here in Indiana?
It was very exciting. As I've said many times in interviews, the people were so wonderful. Every time we'd walk into an event, the crowds would like scream and yell, oh, there's Miss Indiana! And not that they just paid attention only to me. You know, they paid attention to the other girls as well, but especially when I'd enter the room, they were just so excited to see me and so supportive, and it was just really wonderful. I wish that I could have done better. I wanted to do well just for the crowds because they have worked so hard to make this a great event, especially considering that there's been so much controversy and so much negative talk about the pageant being held in Gary. So I really wanted to do well and prove to the nation that, you know, these people have worked really hard and made this a great place for us to hold the Miss USA competition, and you know, look at us, look what we have. So I wanted to do well, but again, it wasn't in my hands, and
well, you did a fabulous job, and not only that, you are a role model for a lot of the kids, the children in Indiana. They're all going to look up to you. I'm here with Elizabeth, Miss Idaho. Tell me, how was your experience with the pageant here?
It was incredible. Everyone's just been so nice while we've been here, and I've had an incredible time. It's one of those experiences where everyone says you'll remember it forever and it's once in a lifetime and all those cliches, but it's so true.
Now, what do you think of good old Northwest Indiana here?
It's funny because I had never spent any time in the Midwest. I've been everywhere else in the country, but I really had a good time. And when people heard that it was in Gary, they kind of thought, I wonder what that's going to be like. But I found it to be nothing but hospitable, friendly, nice, and a great place.
Wonderful. I'm here with Joe, Miss Kentucky. Tell me, how was your experience in the pageant?
Oh, it was great. It was really exciting. I'm just sad that I have to go home now and that it's all over.
How did you enjoy Indiana?
Do you know, I've really actually enjoyed it, and the police escorts were second to none.
Good.
It's going to be hard driving in Kentucky again, you know, without 2 cop cars in front and 2 behind, so.
Oh, wow. Tell me, now that the pageant's over with, what are your plans?
Actually, I'm going to go back and I'll start back to work, and then in the summer back to college at Murray State University.
Now, for all of our young viewers out there, what advice would you give them for them that wanted to pursue a career in becoming a Miss USA pageant?
You know, it's always just be true to yourself. You know, there's going to be a lot of people trying to pull you in a lot of different directions, telling you what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Do what makes you happy.
Thank you.